Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decipher the often confusing world of corporate filings. Today we're diving into a report from Integral Ad Science, and trust me, it involves numbers and deals that might make your head spin faster than a loading ad, but hopefully not. We're going to break down their latest move to extend a big loan, see how it impacts their financial flexibility, and what it all means for the future of this ad verification giant. Before we get started, if you're tired of corporate jargon and want clear, concise explanations, make sure you're subscribed. We also have a Discord community linked in the description below, where you can chat with other people interested in the stock market and business. So Integral Ad Science, or IAS, just made a big move with their credit agreement. Think of a credit agreement like a company's credit card, which lets them borrow money when they need it. On June 17, 2025, they made an agreement with PNC Bank, which acts as the main contactor that controls the flow of debt within the contract. This credit card involves something called a revolving credit facility, which is like a flexible line of credit, and term loan facilities, or loans that have to be paid back within a certain time. Basically, they've updated their existing agreement, extending it further into the future. It's called the Credit Agreement Amendment, and let me tell you what's most important about it. First off, they've pushed back the due date. The maturity date is now June 17, 2030. That means they have until then to pay back their debts. It's like getting an extension on your homework, but with a lot more money involved. They've also added a $30 million sub-facility for swingline loans. It's a small credit line for short-term borrowings to bridge gaps. Think of it as quick cash for unexpected expenses or opportunities. It's not very significant, but it helps to give them more flexibility. Here's another important part. They've changed the interest rate, which is how much extra they have to pay back on top of what they borrowed. It's now tied to something called the SFR plus 140%. SOFR is like a benchmark rate, and their rate can go up by 0.25% 3 times depending on how well the company is doing. And there's more good news for the business. The company can request to increase their credit card, which is known as the revolving credit facility, by at least $250 million. That's a lot more potential borrowing power if they need it, meaning they expect to grow in the future. The rest of the agreement stays pretty much the same, which means the company is doing well. This involves the financial covenants, the events of default, and loan acceleration. These are all the boring technical terms that cover what would happen should things go south. Because they didn't need to amend them, it means the bank trusts the business's financial health. Now let's talk about what all this borrowing really means. This credit agreement creates a direct financial obligation. In plain language, it's a fancy way of saying they owe money. The great thing is that they sent out a press statement about it to everyone, letting the shareholders know about the new updates, meaning they are being transparent. This also means that they just finalized the change of it. Now let's step back and put this into perspective. Extending the maturity date to 2030 gives IAS a longer runway to manage its debt. The added swingline facility could help with short-term cash flow needs, and increasing the credit line could fuel future expansions. Oh, let's not forget about those interest rates. The fact that it's tied to SOFR means they're subject to market fluctuations. If interest rates rise, their borrowing costs could go up. Integral Ad Science appears to be positioning itself for growth. They are securing more financial flexibility. The extended credit agreement gives them the resources to make strategic investments, acquisitions, or handle unexpected challenges. This also reflects the bank's confidence in the company's ability to meet its financial obligations in the long run. The added $30 million sub-facility for swingline loans gives them more room to breathe or perform quick turnarounds should they need the money. The company does rely more on debt than it did previously. This has pros and cons. The good news is that it tells competitors that they are serious business and are ready to continue expanding. The market does consider that a sign of confidence unless the numbers and financials are not right. The bad news is that companies can very quickly become unsustainable as they cannot pay the debt back. It's also worth mentioning that this is from June of 2025, so this is not recent. This is about plans from the past. If they continue on this trajectory, then they are most likely doing well. Alright, that's our decoding of Integral Ad Science's latest credit agreement amendment. What's your take on this financial play? Do you think it's a smart move for the company's future, or do you see potential risks ahead? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this analysis valuable, smashing that like button really helps, and subscribe for more insightful breakdowns of corporate filings. And don't forget to join our Discord community, linked in the description. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.